Hi kids in preschool and reception, nice to see you all again and welcome to PE at Home. You need a few things for this video. I've got a pen. If you've got a pencil or a colouring pencil, that'd be really good. You need one of these so you can fill in your scores. This is your score sheet. This is where you're going to write all of your best scores that you get in the activities I'm going to show you today. If you've got a tennis ball, that'd be really good, but I don't have a tennis ball. So I've rolled up a ball of socks here. Ask someone at home if they can help you do that. Rolled up ball of socks, it's nice and soft, so hopefully I won't break anything if I use it inside. And I've got an empty bottle. This is my target for later on. I'm going to try and knock it over with my ball. So on your sheet, if you've got it there in front of you, that'd be really handy. You've got 5 different activities. The first activity is throwing and catching. Then you've got activity 2, hopping on the spot. Activity 3, balancing on one foot. Activity 4, rolling at a target. And activity 5, jumping jacks. These are all designed to help you practice your skills at home and help you keep nice and active in between your other lessons that you're doing. In my example that I'm going to show you today, you can see on your sheet I've already recorded some scores. Now the idea of this is not to compete with anyone else that you know, but to compete with yourself. To try and get as good a score as you possibly can. Try and get a new personal best or a PB. I'm going to show you the example with throwing and catching. And I'm going to use my rolled up ball of socks. So with throwing and catching, the idea is to count how many you can do in a row. If you do tiny little throws like this, it doesn't count. So you need to throw it so it goes at least higher than your eyes. At least higher than your eyes. If you just throw it like this, then you're not challenging yourself enough. So throw it up higher than your eyes and catch it again. That's 1. I like to throw with both hands, and while the ball's in the air, I'm keeping my hands together. Can you put your 2 hands together like that? Make a nice big target for yourself to catch. So I'm going to throw up and catch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your eye on that ball of socks all the time so you don't drop it. If you do drop it, then you start your score again from 0 and you start counting. This isn't how many throws you can do. This is how many throws you can do without dropping it. Now my score just then before I dropped it was 5. So you're going to write the number 5 on your sheet and then you're going to have another go. So let's see how many I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then if you drop it after that, you can see in my first example I've written the number 9. And then if you want to have another go, you can have as many goes as you like. If you get a higher score, you cross out the number 9 or whatever score you got before and then write your new score. Later on in the day, if you get a higher score, you cross that one out and you write a new score. If you get a lower score than the one you did before, you don't need to cross it out again. Just write down your higher scores and hopefully your number will go up and up and up and up and up. You've got to be honest with these scores though. So activity 2, hopping on the spot. This one is difficult. Hopping's nice and easy, but hopping for a long time is difficult and you're not allowed to change your legs. So choose one leg that you want to do. You're going to stand on one leg and you're going to start hopping. You're going to count how many you can do until you're so tired you can't do any more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22. So I can't do any more. So I'm going to write down 22 on my sheet. And if I want to have another go later on, maybe just before your lunchtime or just before you have your dinner, then try again, try and beat your first score. I'm going to use my other leg next time because I've already used my right leg and that one's really tired. So maybe have another go on your other leg. Okay, that's number 2. Activity 3 is a timing activity. Now you need somebody to help you count with this one, or if someone can teach you how to use a stopwatch, that's even better. So if someone can help time you and sit there and watch, then great, but remember your grown-ups are very busy at the moment. So if you can learn how to do it on your own, maybe a brother or sister, they can help you, then that's really useful. So choose a foot, whichever one you're better at balancing on. I'm good at balancing on my left. Choose a place to look at that's far away. It helps you balance, or maybe even hold your ear, hold your nose, put your finger up your nose. So you're going to hold your hands out to the side and you're going to start the clock. See how long you can do it for. Gets nice and wobbly. So you can stay really still. Notice that I'm staring at something, I'm staring at the same place. If you start looking around and looking up, you're going to start wobbling and you might fall over. As soon as that foot touches the floor, even if it's just a tiny touch, then that's it, that's your timing over. And then you write down however many seconds you manage to balance for, however many seconds. So that's activity number 3. Activity number 4 is where I need my ball of socks and I need my target. I'm going to put my target down. I'm going to take 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to use something to help mark your line. I'm going to see if I can knock that target over. This is how many you can get in a row. How many you can get without missing. So that's 1. Turn the target back up again. That's 2. It's good to use an underarm roll for this one. If you throw it really hard overarm, then it's not going to work very well and you might break something. So, oh, just got that one. That's 3. Okay, I've missed it. So 3 is my score. If I want to try again straight away and beat it, but it's important you record your score if it's higher than the last one. So it's 3. Okay, last one's jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. You have your feet together and your hands down, and you're going to jump so your feet are apart and your arms are out, and then jump back in again, back to the beginning. So this is the first position and this is the second position. Every time you go out and in, then that's 1 jumping jack. You have to keep on going until you can't do any more, then you record your score. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if you're tired, 10 was my score. Write down the number 10, maybe have a rest or try one of the other challenges and then come back and try and beat it another day. So how this works is you can record your scores at any time this week that you want. These are 5 different skills that I want you to practice all the way through the week, as many times as you like. It might be that one of them you really enjoy more than the others. That's fine. I want you to do your best score for every single one. And then on Friday, the last day of this week, we're going to talk about it and see who got the highest scores and who managed to challenge themselves. So it's not about who can get the highest score, it's about how well you improve, the difference from Monday to Friday. So good luck, guys. Keep on trying your best. Make sure you talk about this with your teachers in class and talk about it with each other if you can, and talk about it with your parents. Maybe even challenge your parents, see if they can have a go at any of these, and you can watch this video as many times as you want. Bye-bye, see you soon.